Hi there. So we're going to talk a little bit about basic geometry. And in our school, this always seems to be the last unit of the year where everyone's just kind of tired or done, or you have all these special events that end up cutting into that geometry time. So it's really important because there's a lot of really interesting vocabulary words to remember so that you can start mastering geometry skills. So let's talk about those now. The first vocabulary word is a point. This is just a simple dot that is usually labeled with a letter. So it all starts with a point. The next vocabulary word is ray. So this will have a point, which is also called an end point, and a line that continues on. If the line has an arrow, that means it just goes on and on and on, and on, and on. A line segment is a straight line that has two endpoints. It doesn't have arrows that show it continues on and on. So it's just a line with two endpoints that are often labeled with letters, not numbers. So these three words lead into the creation of an angle. An angle is made up of two rays that share the same endpoint. This endpoint is now called a vertex. Often these are labeled with different letters. Now, with angles, you can classify them into three different categories. These are going to be listed next.
The first angle over here is acute, and I think of, oh, it's like a cute little baby. It's small. It's less than 90 degrees. This next angle is just so perfect. It's the most common angle that you'll see all around you. It is a right angle, and it is a perfect 90 degrees. So if you make an L with your hand, you can see it fits nicely in this corner. It's a 90-degree angle.
Well, this next angle, it's like my mouth. It's big, it's obtuse, it is larger than 90 degrees. So usually it's kind of tricky to make with your fingers. You gotta stretch it out. Obtuse, like my mouth. Now this shrinking is called protractor. First, when you look at them, they look a little bit confusing because there's tons of numbers on there. Tons of them. They go from 0 to 180 and then 0 to 180 on both sides. That's so you can measure angles on both different sides, no matter which way the angle is facing. Just like any other ruler, it's good to notice where the 0 is, just to make sure you're not measuring that angle wrong. So take a minute to look at your protractor if you have one to explore it. I used my protractor to measure the angle labeled XYZ. As you notice, I move my 0 line right to the bottom line of the angle, and then my protractor has that little tool so I can measure a little bit more accurately. Looks like it's on 120 degrees, but when I looked, I was like, that doesn't make sense because my angle is acute. It's less than 90 degrees. That's how I know that 60, or I think it was actually 59, is a more accurate number for my angle. Here's another angle as an example. Notice when I'm using my protractor, I put the circle where the vertex is. That way my measurement will be more accurate. But this time, when I measured, there was no numbers there. So I just need to think about every other ruler and just count those spaces. In this case, my angle was 115 degrees.
Here's a closer look at my protractor. Mine, you just need to count every line is 1 degree. And then when you have a slightly bigger line, that shows it's a set of 5, so that's 5 degrees. I also need to keep in mind, because I know there's so many numbers on there, that's the confusing part. I need to think about what size my angle is. Is it an acute angle? Is it a right angle? Is it obtuse? If it's obtuse, I know it's going to be the larger number on the protractor because it's greater than 90 degrees. Protractors can be very fun to explore with and be a very useful tool. I used my protractor to make a perfect 90-degree angle. So what I did was used the ruler side of the protractor to make a straight line. I then measured where the 90 was up at the top and just put an end point there. And then again, I used the ruler side, which is this straight edge here, to make my perfect line. You can also spend time just making your own angles without the protractor and then use the protractor to measure your angle in degrees. So take some time to explore if you have one of these tools.
If you don't have a protractor, it's okay. Use your knowledge of angles to help you make an educated guess. An acute angle, remember, is less than 90 degrees. It's that cute little small one. A 90-degree angle is that perfect angle that you'll see on a door or a kitchen table. Something that is nice and perfectly square or rectangular shape. The last angle is an obtuse angle, which we know is going to be greater than 90 degrees. So you could use that knowledge to help you make an educated guess. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had fun exploring angles and using a protractor.